Hi, I'm Art by Caitlin Q and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm an 18-year-old artist and this is a channel where I hopefully will create and show you guys what I'm capable of. I'm going to start this series in the evenings because currently I'm doing my exams, where I just do a bunch of different styles, a bunch of different techniques and mediums, and you can see what I can do and what I'm capable of. If you're interested in commissioning me, then I'll be able to do that in a week. And if you're just interested in watching my account, then that's even better, and you can just watch the journey. And I will be doing oil paint, digital painting today, watercolour, inking, and maybe gouache, but that's quite similar to watercolour. So hopefully I can bring you along this journey with me. Let's get started. So unfortunately this part of the video is going to have to be a voiceover because I do talk a lot about the process in this, but I've completely lost the file of the beginning of the video, so I'm just going to have to talk over it just for a little bit. But most of the time lapses will be music. So I've improved a lot this year, and the way I've improved is from art books and video lessons online that I've paid for. It's been really helpful seeing how other people do things, and especially landscapes. That was the first thing that kind of got me into this big improvement whiz that I was doing over the summer holidays before my A-level year 2 started, and it really helps me. The book that I really found helpful is called Landscapes by Michael Albala. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but he was really helpful. He goes through how to oil paint. He shows so many, not sponsored, he shows so many different artists and he annotates them, and he annotates his own work, so in a way you get a kind of idea of how to do it in your studies, and you don't just have to be in school to see it. You can also just buy it online, and it was really helpful. I mean, I did a full research book on it, but you don't have to do that. You can just read it in the evenings and just take what you learn into process. But now it'll be a video again. Bye. I've made a couple of changes, literally took 3 seconds, to the tree, and I'm really pleased with the result. It's not going to look exactly like the reference because that's not the point of this piece, at least. I can do realism, and I love realism, but this one I want to be cartoony and cutesy and things like that. Notification. There are going to be little pockets of sun in this tree, and I love pockets of sun. I think I said that before and then I ended up covering them up because they weren't in that tree. I love them. There's actually a page in that landscape book that talks about them, and it's kind of cool. Oh, cool fact, which I think maybe everybody knows, but I find it really interesting that I learned in an anatomy book I read. Useful information. The reason why we have like these little wrinkles on our fingers is because the skin has stretched over them for so long. Like, isn't that crazy? If I am false, then that's not my fault. A book told me that. So I'm just covering my bases. Any other art books that other people think are really good for like learning different things, drop them in the comments because I will give them a look. Like, I'm thinking of getting this colour book that talks about colour because I'm not very good with it, as you can tell with me changing the colours of these trees all the time. Whilst I'm painting this tree, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself other than my studies, because that's pretty much all I've told you about myself. I really like anime. I think I said that at the start of the video, and I really love collecting figures of Nezuko. Only Nezuko. I don't know why. She's just really fun to collect for. She's a character that is very popular. Normally I like characters that are quite I've forgotten about a lot. So like Juzo from Tokyo Ghoul, that's a big favourite of mine. They're really cool. Heisei in Hide, they're also good characters. I feel like I just have such terrible taste in characters. So, but Nezuko, she has so many different pops and stuff, and little Like, these two are my favourite. This is my favourite scene in the show. I just love it. She's got her hair plaited like Mitsuru. Mitsuru? And obviously you've got the blood scene as well. My friend got me that. I'm really getting the hang of this. I think starting with a landscape was a definitely good idea for me, because you can just try so many different textures. I think I'm going to blur these parts because they're not kind of like, I guess, important. There's some like shadows coming up behind the trees. So I'm going to make sure to include them. I might just cover this up because I can't be bothered to do another. Oh wait, I guess I could kind of blend it because it's quite a dark tree part. So I'm just gonna do some little. Okay, so I think I'm done with the trees. I'm really pleased with how they're looking. Again, any tips and tricks would be great, just to kind of improve and stuff. This is kind of reminding me of Loish. I do also have her art book. I only have one though. I only have the Art of Loish. I do want the other two, but I just thought that one was kind of like the best one for what I needed at the time. Massive fan of her. I love art books, if you can't tell. So I'm just going to leave that there, and then I'm just going to have a little snack, and I'll be back to start on the person. But it's looking really good, and I really like how it's coming along. Alright, let's go on to the person. So there's this person on Pinterest. It's very, very pretty, and I really want to paint her. I love her ginger hair, so I'm going to paint her. I am going to have to do a sketch, unfortunately. I didn't have to do a sketch for that, but I'm going to have to do a sketch for her. Hi everyone, so it's the following day now, that's why I look different and I don't have any makeup on. My phone decided not to run out of charge and I couldn't record anymore, and it wouldn't load onto my computer for the entire night, so I ended up downloading Genshin again and planned on doing some polls, but that didn't download in time, so I didn't really have a fun night last night. But back on the... we're back, ready to get going. I do also have a amazing art book as reference, because this is the kind of style that I'm going for, as I said in the previous video, and I have got a book, so I'm going to use them as reference. I do have a few on my phone, but my phone is currently recording the video, so... you know what, I think the front cover is quite like a good way of showing that. Okay, let's get going. So I've got the references up on my laptop. I'm thinking of kind of like a running motion, which I've kind of got here, the hair flowing in the wind and such. So I'm just going to block out the colours first, I think. Okay, so I think I've got the base at a point where I think I can work with it. So now we're going to start on the face, because I think the face kind of brings it all into... with the eyes. This is what it means to trust the process. Because before you probably thought I was painting an old lady. Hi everyone and welcome back to the video. I'm sorry that the position of the phone keeps changing, it's just the days keep changing. Yesterday I didn't do any work because I wanted to focus on my exam, but today we're back. Hopefully we're going to finish it and the piece, and hopefully I can edit it and post it today. This is Friday, so you'll know if I've been able to do it or not. But yeah, let's get started. But yeah, we've only got to do the dress and the hands now, so nice. He said I was talking about how this painting signifies change, especially in my life with creating a new account, or YouTube account, YouTube channel, that's the word, and finishing college, going off to university in a couple of months, and trying to start selling my work. It's a big, I guess, month for me, because, you know, it's all happening and I'm thinking about it and stuff, so I just kind of want to show that in the piece. Obviously I see this painting as change and being free, I guess, with the colours, the sun peeking over the trees, and the springtime that the paintings, the digital drawing is set in. But that doesn't mean that you need to see it that way. All of my works will be able to be seen in a different way, because art is viewed differently depending on the person. I love how, like, her clothing kind of looks like a flower. When did it fall down? Okay, that's perfect. Give her some nice nails, because why not? Just adding the finishing grass touches. Okay, and there you have it. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm quite pleased with the result. If any of you are interested in this as a print, please comment below, because obviously I don't know if you like the drawing enough. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. The total hours it took, hopefully this isn't a long video, is 3 hours and 45 minutes. I thought it was going to be longer than that, but I guess I've been doing it over a couple of evenings. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. The colours are quite toned down. I do plan on doing more saturated pieces, but I think this one's just kind of neutral and it's a bit more real, and I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to watch me oil paint or watercolour, please let me know so I can do that for the next video. The options are inking, where I do this kind of like vintage style ink, just to see which order you'd like. Oil painting, because I may be able to do that after Tuesday because I'm going to get my oil paints back. So I could do that Tuesday afternoon if you're interested in that. Or I can do watercolour, which I can do immediately, where I kind of do like a Beatrix Potter kind of vibe. I'm thinking of separating mediums for different styles because that's what inspires me about that medium. I think if I did everything the same, I'd get a bit bored. But if you want me to try different styles or anything of the sort, please let me know. And if there's any anime characters or just arcane characters, things like that, that you'd like me to draw, please let me know. Thank you for watching the video. Bye!